One of the greatest assets that you have as a human being is your self-esteem. Once you lose your self-esteem, you've lost almost everything. That is why I talk so much on self-esteem, how to build your self-esteem, how to protect your self-esteem. And so, in this video, I'm also going to share with you 3 reasons why it is important to protect and guard your self-esteem. Stay tuned. Welcome back. There is no doubt that self-esteem is crucial. There's no doubt that it's important. There's no argument about that. Think about it for a moment. What is self-esteem in the first place? Self-esteem is the value that you place on yourself. It's your self-worth. It's how important you think you are. And so when you begin to lose that, it affects several aspects of your life. It affects how you do things. It affects the passion with which you do things. And so I'm going to share with you 3 reasons why it's important to guard your self-esteem and protect your self-esteem. Number 1 is because we all have dreams. We all have the things that we want to do. We all have the things that we want to accomplish. And so you need self-esteem to protect that. You need self-esteem to help you keep going in spite of failures, in spite of the adversity, in spite of the trials that comes with wanting to achieve your dream, with the process of trying to achieve whatever dream you have. So when you lose your self-esteem in that process, what happens is that you tend to give up on whatever you want to achieve. You tend to give up on your dream. And so you have to hold that self-esteem. You have to hold and build and protect your self-esteem so that when you fail, when you do fail, you have that motivation to keep going. Because once you lose your self-esteem in the process of all these failures, that is it. Sometimes even when you don't want to continue on a path, let's assume you fail, and for some reason you think that this might not be the path for me, this might not be something I'm passionate about, you still have your self-esteem intact, and you take that self-esteem and go ahead and chase something else with a healthy self-esteem. And so that is number 1. Number 2 is in relationships. You need a healthy self-esteem to be able to connect with people, to be able to build relationships, to be able to manage relationships, and also to be able to connect with people of value. And this is why when you think that you're not good enough, when you think that you're not worthy, it's hard to connect with someone of importance, someone of value, because you think that I'm not good enough, I'm not up to their standard, so I might not be a good fit for them. And so you should change yourself because you don't have that self-esteem. So this is also very applicable to abusive relationships. For example, why do you think a woman that is being abused by a man remains in that relationship? Because the man knows that when he breaks your self-esteem, you're not going anywhere. You're stuck. And so he breaks your self-esteem and keeps abusing you. And there you are thinking, oh man, I can't leave this. Nobody's going to accept me the way I'm stupid, I'm dumb. Nobody's going to accept me. No other man in the world is going to accept me because I'm stupid, because I'm not doing things right. Because, first of all, he breaks your self-esteem and he keeps you there. For any woman who ultimately realized that I'm better than this, I'm stronger than this, I have more value, my life is more valuable than what is happening to me right now. When they have come to that realization, then they're able to transition, they're able to walk out of that abusive relationship. But as long as their self-esteem is broken, as long as the woman's self-esteem is still shattered, they cannot leave an abusive relationship. So it's important for you to have a healthy self-esteem, to connect with people, to build your relationships, to manage your relationships. So the third thing is, most of us have that desire to build new skills. It could be that you want to be a better pianist, or you want to be a better singer, or you want to type faster. It doesn't matter. You need a healthy self-esteem to be able to see any skill from the beginning of your learning to when you master that skill. because there's a temptation at the beginning to just give up on trying to learn a new skill. And you can put that on yourself. You can put it on yourself that you're not good enough, that you're not, you've lost that ability, that you've lost that mental sharpness to be able to maybe master a skill. But that is not true. When you have a healthy self-esteem, you're able to push through the obstacles, through the barriers, and not question your ability or not question your value or your competence. So it's important that you protect your self-esteem, that you have a healthy self-esteem, so you're able to learn new skills, you're able to develop new competences. And so that is the three reasons why it's important to protect your self-esteem. I made a video on ways to develop your self-esteem. You can check it out in the link above and the description below. And you can also share this video to anybody who you think the video is going to be of value to, who's going to benefit from the video. You can also share it to your friends and family. And also, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, just make sure you subscribe. And until next time, stay connected. With